So person will make it trading as a regular income. So what as a forex trading is very, very tricky. Or so the person mentioned say you can trade fine. Bit me trade fine. Bit me press buy, sell, bit me meta trader 5. Bit me analyzing marketing in so many ways. So what I say now, the whole thing comes down to long term. What I say, the question is, bit me I rely on forex market also, and I say bit me trade forex. Now I'm making as a regular income because a regular income you are going to be depending on the forex market to make a living. Just like say normal people, Juma make money from their salary, and their salary sustain them. It pays their bill, their food, everything, and they're able to sustain themselves to survive. Can you make trading as that same type of business that can sustain you in a long run? Very difficult. That is the difficult part of trading. And the reason why it's difficult is say we don't think in long term when we come to trading. We treat every trade, and as a trade could be a baba anymore. You're treating it as if say that is the last trade we have. At that be at the betting a beba marketing, so we treat the market as if say in the last time our marketing ball mine. So now we see a BBI. Now, to do this, you need three things. Only three things. You just need three things to really become someone who can make money from the market, forex market, and really sustain. This is one. You need to have a method, or say one method. Because a method, I'm talking about a system, a strategy, however you will call it. You need to have idea about what is going on the chart. Not just knowing what is going on the chart, but can you give interpretation? Can you give a meaning to the own? Why is market moving the way it moving? The internet market movie koha. The internet market ye see. So market ye see and I see so as a trend is saying that is general knowledge about price action and as a market knowledge. Now no, the can say, can you build a system around what is happening on the chart? Patterns draw the BR. There are patterns that happens. We have double tops, double bottom, engulfing candles, head and shoulders, invert head and shoulders. All these are patterns. Liquidity, whatever idea that you have on the market, these are patterns that happens every day. The question is, can you build a strategy around these patterns you've recognized every day? So every day, if I can see, say, after engulfing candle, the market rallies up. How do I want to treat such an engulfing candle? That is the system. So one, you need to have a system. How do you get this system? One, you can build one yourself. That will take a long time, but you can still build one yourself with a lot of work. You can build one yourself, meaning you have to learn. You can watch a lot of YouTube videos. YouTube videos, no problem. Why? You're free there. If you don't have the money, then you will have to invest with the time because you can't have both. What I say. So you can pay someone and that person will teach you their system and that you will save time. What I say, we save time, mama. Time now is short. But I say, you can build one yourself by going to YouTube, watch different videos. The only thing is the videos on YouTube are scattered. What I say, are scatter no. Inti ubehwe support and resistance away ho. No aka no what I say, ubehwe liquidity. A scatter. Now, how you get this information? You have to puzzle all them, put all them together. Baby, and then build a strategy around it. Make sure it works. That is for you. What I say. That is the time. It will take a long time. I'm not talking about 1 month and 2 months and 3 months and 6 months. Put the work in. If you don't want to pay someone, put the work in. It will work. There is nothing like it can't work. It's possible. Some people have done it. I tried it and it works. What I say. And people are also paying to learn. All of this process works. Now, apart from say you getting your hand on the system, the rest is you have to be able to manage money. Managing money is a big task in this trading industry because the first step I make say here, which is the strategy, only contribute to just about 20%, 10 to 20% of your whole money making in this industry. I didn't tell because it's easy to mark lines on the chart. It's easy to press the buy, it's easy to press the sell. It's easy to draw a trading plan. It's easy sell but draw BBR. Ope say anopa me sorry time we me chart time we me hu ABC I me buy me hu XYZ I me sell. It is easy to do this. Now the whole thing is then na eya akadia na akadia obehia ade na wo hu ana plan we na be ma na yedwuma sika. What I say, you still have to deposit money in your trading account, and small money won't make you money. I do when I make pay. Some of you come to my DM with your own argument. That is my opinion. You can't really make good money from forex if usika same of you cannot make money that will sustain you. You'll be a bad trader. I didn't tell because imagine say you don't have a job. Who need other sources of income. Your only source of income is the trading you've got. Now, when you're trading and you really want to make money from trading, no, I could deposit $200, I could deposit $100. Now, to trade professionally and really make good money on $100 as a professional trader, and I trade on the oil, or be apply strategy, risk management, and still sustain the money and not to lose or blow the account. That person need to apply a different risk management. All these things is part of the money management. Applying this risk management on $100 account means you are going to be risking around $1 per trade, $1 to $3 per trade. Now, applying this means you are going to be making $2, $3, $5 on a single trade. And then the question is, how much do you even spend in a day? You can't really survive on this money. So what I say, into the Becca one is then let me raise somewhere around $10 to $20 to really make good money around $40 to $50 so I can make a living from the profit I'll be making from the forex market. When that happens, and I say, you are risking about 10 to 20% of your capital, meaning you have very small chances to lose your trading account. Meaning 1, 2, 3 mistakes you make, you are going to blow the account. Why? Because when you make one loss, because the portion of your capital that is lost is much, when you panic, your emotions setting. You know, our brain is wired in a way to protect us from being harmed. Wired to run away from attack, to fight when we need to defend ourselves. So whenever this thing happens, whenever you encounter a loss, taking about 20 to 30% of your trading capital, you sense threat, and now feeling like you are threatened, it's a threat, and you are going to revenge. Until now, yes, I now find the next trader, and now we'll drink say profit I may make if I meet me that recover and draw loss. It's a psychology thing. So no, you are going to be a bad trader at that. So you need to at least have a capital at least $1,000. If you have $1,000 and you're going to be risking $20, which is around 2% of your capital, you can be making that $40 to $50, and you will still have a lot of trades to take with that $1,000, meaning you can start making some money. What I say, and if you don't have that money, that is always I say go for prop firms. I'm not here to talk about prop firms. You can do your investigation, go and chat with ChatGPT, Google, everything. You will get the prop firm rules and everything and how to trade it. Of course, you need knowledge about how to trade it. You can learn it from YouTube, or you can pay a mentor to teach you that as well. Now, that money management also comes down to the money you are investing in your trading capital. What money is that? You should understand that that is a risk capital. Your friend bait, that is what you are going to be using. It's a business capital. It doesn't belong to you. And it's a fasika. I mean, it's a borosika. It has a lot of complications or dream and as your psychology. So to really do well, you need to pick money, what I said. So if your whole net worth in life is around 100,000 Ghana cedis, I recommend that you use only 10% of that money to invest in trading, around 10,000 cedis. What I say, Sano, you take loss and you will not start to feel threat. The whole thing comes down to what will happen if you bring that money. What will happen here is going to control the body. Then the plan, the strategy becomes a third party. This topic is for someone who is really advanced. So when you advance, it will be very difficult to understand. And I say, Betty, the American, you will agree with me. So say, oh, agree with me. I'm not arguing. You can pass. Say, oh, agree with me, and then you really want to take this to the next step. You can listen to this. This is a very honest truth and a painful truth as well. So now, knowing this, it was someone who said, "Oh, system, a method to make money from the market, money management." You have to read a lot of, not a lot, but you have to have a sense of financial literacy. Keep the scarf, a pen and paper to seek a seminar. You should know how to do all that. A lot of books talking about that as well. You have to know money, you understand. If you don't know how to manage money, how to handle money, there's no way you can make money from here. That's myself. So coming from the money management, the big part that is going to take about 60 to 50% of your whole journey is you need to be able to manage yourself. You need to be able to manage yourself. So Semekase was saying to me manage yourself, where is that coming from? Nema mabubo from method, money management, the deposit amount, the risk management, everything, they work. Nini na bit me juma because of one ubabe trading. If you don't manage yourself well, there is no way you can make a strategy work. I can drop 10 strategies for free for here or this app, YouTube, TikTok, and you can still not make money. Why? Because you don't know what it takes. What it takes is the person. And a normal person cannot make money from the market. An average person, we are normal person, you are an average person. You are dealing with constant fear in this market and you've not yet mastered the art of facing fear and then saying, yes, this is what I want. So it will be difficult for you. So when you are managing yourself, it comes down to the external and the internal. This topic, managing yourself as a trader, it comes down to external and then internal. When Semeka say internal, you can put it as, should I say spiritual, whatever, however you want to name it, okay? Inner works, grounds work, spiritual, it comes down to your belief system. So what am I saying? Your beliefs about money, your beliefs about yourself, your trust in yourself. If you have doubt, your confidence level, who you truly are when nobody is there. You know, we all have other characters depending where we are. Obi more why you're a parent in China, we are a different person when we are in our peers. We are a different person when we are alone. We are another person. So the person you are when you are truly alone is you. Okay. The thought, the conversation you have with yourself that you don't talk about outside makes you. So say usika kita na uiska to idea, and then you start talking to yourself, and then you are fierce, you are fearful, that is someone who is vibrating in lack, okay, who is in a constant living in lack. Okay, you don't need to feel that, because if you have a system, that thought shouldn't come. If you know how to spend your money, that thought shouldn't be coming. It's natural. Okay, it's natural. Why? Because there are systems that brought us up, and this system are programmed. Okay, they are set to make us like that. Those system was not made for you to become an entrepreneur. The school system, the church, religion, whatever, it was made for us to actually be very obedient, be like a child that can see a big world outside the world, but we cannot explore. And if you try to explore, you are crossing boundaries. And when you are crossing boundaries, you become fearful. When you become fearful, you stay indoors. So now, If you are going to really become profitable, you have to break these chains. You have to go extra miles internally. You have to work. You should work on your belief system. You should work on your belief system. You should work about yourself. I mean, your self trust. Do you even tell the truth to yourself? And now you should work outside yourself. Okay, you should look good. You have to be able to look good. You need to take care of yourself physically. All right, physically. With you and I would be our core, because environment makes a lot of difference in our lives. The people you hang out with, the outside world you expose yourself with, the people you talk to, the people that advise you, the things you watch, the books you read, movies you watch, everything, it's part of you. Okay, so those are the external things. You should filter them out. And who is a forex trader who is making constant money? All right, they don't spend time doing things that will not make them become disciplined. They are supposed to be disciplined in their normal routine. So Oka say measure time we are, it should be constant something. Whether you feel like it or not, I will say with me sorry start time. If it doesn't feel good, it doesn't matter. You're just being disciplined. Now, being disciplined doesn't end there. You have to be able to do that consistently. So that is where consistently comes in. Being patient is fine. You need to be able to sit and wait, because then you be an albeit trading. You can sit down and no setup comes, and you need to just say, yeah, the art of waiting. So if you can't do these things, it is difficult. So these are the 3 points: a system, money management, coming down to risk management, and then self-management. So we went working on it, you can never become profitable. A lot of people have money management and then a strategy, which is the method, but they are struggling because they've not solved the third question. And that third question, it's a lot, it's a lot, it's a lot. No one can finish talking about it in a very short video. If you want to really learn more about these things, I have a full course on this in my master class. We are new to trading, so I have a beginner class for you that you can really learn a lot from there. Free, the beginners class is for free, but if you want the private class, it's not free. Okay, those same information, some is out there on YouTube. So we need scar with me for mentorship and as a courses. Go to the YouTube to get free course. Do ever take it time, but then still now you will still learn. Don't listen to the people telling you that mean cheer for course. Okay, I see a lot of videos and someone will tell me good cheer for course. Good cheer for course are those traders, those people selling course are making money from your pocket. Yes, it is business. Okay, you are a trader, you are making money from the market. People want to learn your knowledge, they need to pay for that. Okay, there are information to say the mission, I'm sharing it for free. These are some of the information you can get, but because of say me sharing it for free, it is not in a line. And yeah, ade amahyehyɛ and then make post way questions I may who say cause make post idea about it, and that is not fixed. But so if you can look at those ones and then put all the puzzle together, don't pay anything. But if you want to save time, that is where you need someone, because we all say uncle car and so sometimes listening to those people, you need to question those people. Say nipa no case mami question bibia no kwa den no nim den no. So enye ni bi na nipa na trail, he or she is putting you on a track or yara kwan. Why? Because he feels that is the truth. But the truth is plain to you. How many times have you been watching free content and you still don't find the right answers? So it is good to risk to pay someone to teach you. Sometimes you can get scammed. It is normal. We share trading as I got scammed, but still I didn't give up. I still went on and pay money, and then I learned. So it's a two-way thing. None of them is wrong. Okay, just keep doing the best you can do, and then eventually you become profitable. Thank you for watching me.